Good morning, my friends. Today we are going to review some shapes and how to partition them into fractions, how they're related, anyways. So if you take a look at my screen, I have some circles. We're going to start with circles, and hopefully this you'll be able to apply this elsewhere. So if we look at our circle over here, we have one whole circle. So it is just one of one. And you can write that like it did down here, or you can just simply write the number of one. Now, if you come over here and you draw your line down the center, you are splitting the circle into half. So you have 1/2 here. And if you shade both of them, you will have shaded 2 of 2, which equals 1 whole. Now let's come down here. This is where we get into tricky stuff here. They've done it as a Y upside down. Remember, Mrs. Heck showed you if you draw the letter Y, it splits the circle into thirds. And if you just shade one area of it, you're shading 1 out of 3 total. If you shade this one and this one, you will have shaded 2 out of 3 total. And if you shade the whole entire thing, again, you will have shaded 3 of 3, which is equal to the whole thing. Let's come over here. This one's easy. Most of you do it this way. Some of you do it in the like an X in the middle of the circle where you take it across this way, which is fine as well. Mixing it up, love that. So to divide into fourths, you're just drawing a cross, half, and then half again. And if you shade in one section of it, you're partitioning it into 1/4. If you shade in 2, you're shading it into 2/4. And then if you shade in all 3 of these areas, blue, orange, and green, you will have shaded in 3 of a total of 4. And then to shade in the pink as well would shade in the entire thing, which would be 4 of 4. Now, I'm going to show you, okay, fifths. That's a little bit harder. What they did was they took your Y. You see the Y right here. There's the start of the Y. Here's the other start of the Y, and they went straight up. But then they went out here and out here. Now, remember, when you're partitioning, you are partitioning equal parts. They cannot be a section where you have divided this one here and this section smaller, because then that would not be equal, and we need it to be equal. So you have 5 total sections here. And so when you write your fraction, if you shaded in 1, you've shaded 1/5. If you shade 2, 2/5, so on and so forth. Come over here and look at the sixth. That one's a little bit easier because you're crossing and crossing. So you draw your cross here. It's like your X and then straight down the middle. 7 gets a little more difficult. We won't do a lot with 7s in second grade, but 7 and 5ths are usually left for those higher grades. I mean, you need to know how to do it, though. So here's your insight. And then 8ths. And 8ths makes it a little bit smaller. So if you were taking a piece of this, say this was a pizza or a pie, and you took just one section out, you're taking 1 of 8 pieces total. All right, look, it goes up to 9, 10, 11, 12, gets into craziness. We don't have to go that high, but I just wanted you to see how to partition a circle. So let me go back here and see if I can figure out. I might not have done it. Okay, I'm going to send you this sheet here for you to partition and label what it asks you to do. So partition means divide, remember, but we use math words, so we want to say partition. It also means, you can see here, split. the shape. And it's asking you to split the shape into different things each time on the paper. So again, I'm going to attach this paper so that you will be able to split that shape. Okay? Hopefully this helps you with splitting circles. I'm going to stop for now, go find myself a square rectangle, and come right back at you. So until a few minutes later, work, work, work.